It will surprise you that while some Chinese nationals were caught red-handed stealing some of Nigeria's natural resources, some other African countries were still stylishly welcoming Chinese nationals into the policing affairs of their countries.
Commissioner of Police Usman Nagogo stated this after the Chinese were discovered with links to the illegal activity. Apprehended among them is a Nigerian lady who they say has been their cook.
Fuzzling us was the fact that the federal government has banned all mining activities since 2016 in Zamfara. So we are not expecting to see even a Nigeria engaging in gold activities, and not to talk about even a Chinese national. But you are living witness. The Chinese personnel are here and they are engaged very much in that election.
On today's show, I'm Joket Soluani Setro, and joining me is my funny husband.
This is Dar Setro, the most handsome Yekebu African husband.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you always coming back to this setrosvlog family, and we want to say a big thank you and a big shout out to all your subscribers that have helped us to these 10,000 subscribers. Wow. Thank you for liking, commenting, tweeting, and don't forget to continue, and please consider being part of our Patreon to support us as low as $2 per month.
Kindly note that we have a second channel to serve as backup for this channel based on your expert advice. It's called Setros TV. Kindly go there, subscribe, watch the video, like, and share. You know what? If you don't want to kill yourself with events happening in Africa, you just have to be enjoying yourself with some level of laughter. In this video, we are going to see how Africans are really thinking inside the box, not outside the box this time.
This dates back into what happened in Zambia when the Zambian police force actually recruited some Chinese national into the police force.
Let's give them a round of applause. That is the most intelligent thing to do.
What do you think?
Comment below. Africans can think on what we call reverse integration. Nonsense.
And police in Zambia have abandoned their decision to employ 8 Chinese nationals as police reservists after a public outcry. The decision comes barely 24 hours after the commissioning of the police officers amid fanfare in the capital, Lusaka. Zambians had questioned the recruitment of foreign-born reserves, which they found puzzling, given that a decision had been taken earlier this year to ban police officers from marrying foreigners for security reasons.
After the Zambian government said that they did this to actually enhance the Zambian police, it had to take a renowned Zambian lawyer by name Dick Sinjeri to come out and oppose them that this is a violation of the constitution that says foreigners are not allowed to participate in the national security.
Well, if you ask me, very funny. You know what? I don't think there is a problem there. You can imagine what would have happened in Zambia had it not been that the citizens came up and they were like, we will not allow this, because you said if any Zambian is married to a foreign nationals or what have you, he cannot operate in the Zambian police force. But you know what? Because slave mentality, you can allow foreigners, can allow the Chinese to come and join your people. Who has turned Africans' brain upside down like this? It's like there is a chemical weapon that has been served as a thief to some African leaders. Let's assume this scenario that thieves were around in a particular location in Zambia. Then you just pick up the phone and you are calling the Zambian police station. Hello, and you have the other man, a chinko there, a Chinese man. Say, hey, sorry, please. They are stealing. There are thieves around my area there, and listen, the person will now be saying,
Chai chocho, chai chata.
Can you imagine? Are we really thinking? Africa, wake up.
Just like this example you made, the South Africans also argued that they employ the police to train their police force to help them combat crime properly because of the nature of crime in Johannesburg and others. And do you know what? The South Africans now had to learn Chinese.
That is brilliant. South African, no. How do we call it now? Chan African, you know, because somebody is coming to pay you a visit, you need to learn the language of that person so that you can catch Chinese thieves.
Let's wake up, Africa. This actually is a wake-up call. You know, these people are actually termed the Red Dragon, and they know what they're doing. They want to drag Africa into their dragnets. They are seeking our resources. That's why they're just circulating all into all the villages, stealing, mining, doing this and doing that. So if you're not careful, they now have their police base, their everything. What if there's a breakout of war, of any riot or anything? Because there's not going to be war in Jesus' name in Africa. So what's going to happen? Please, let's be wise.
I don't know why she's saying this, because the last time I checked, even what's it called? Djibouti is housing military force from China already. And this came in with the agreement of African Union and the likes of them. You can check it out to read up about this. The Chinese men are here. It's not even about the Englishmen now. It's the Chinese men are here, and they are already very close by. They are what? They are circumnavigating Africa. And let me tell you, the population of Africa, kindly go and check, versus the population of Chinese. Chinese is over 1-point-something billion people, and they are coming into Africa, spreading into your village. Oh, and some of these people, you know, they are experts in karate. Some of them have gone through some trainings that when some things can just happen. Africa, I pray that it will not be a very easy, soft takeover.
We will not. So that's why we're making this shout out. We are not going to stop making this shout out until it gets to our rulers.
You know the funniest stuff, I've been seeing a lot of comments. Some are even like trying to threaten me, blah blah blah, with your whatever. I'm not going to keep quiet until Africa is what? Is
safe.
Because give or take, I can't spend more than another 60 years in this world. What about my children? I can't leave my children in the hands of these people that have no fear of God. They are ready to take your resources, whether you like it or not.
So that's just it. Every African out there, we're gonna keep shouting. Please don't tell us to stop shouting. We're gonna keep shouting until it gets to our African leaders, rulers, whatever. We appreciate them, and we will keep shouting. Thank you for those of you that have been tweeting, sharing on Instagram, Facebook. It surely will get to them. I'm so sorry for shouting. For those of you that said I should not shout, but I just had to shout.
And you know what, please, I will beg all of you. The reason why we are crying out this way is for us to create worldwide awareness. Let everybody, both home and Africans home and abroad, be aware of what is happening in their motherland, in their fatherland, because we really need you to share this information so that everybody will be aware. Even those in the village, they will know that there is an hidden agenda of the Chinese to take over Africa. And if care is not taken,
So that's that's just the show today. We're so happy to have you. So happy. Please do share so that Africa is safe for all and safe from the Chinese. So till we come your way next time in a next video, we remain the Setros. We love you. We love.
Bye-bye.